Hey guys, Nercules here, and I am so freaking stoked for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 coming out in theaters. I wanted to show you guys this comic that I picked up in celebration of it. This is the very first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog in comic books. And what's very cool, you can kind of see here at the top, 1991, obviously Sonic the Hedgehog came out on the Sega Genesis in June of 1991. So this came out that same year, kind of promoting the game and kind of introducing the blue blur to the world, right? So very cool. What's interesting about this, though, there's a little bit of controversy around what the actual number one appearance of him is. There were a few different versions of this insert, or of this advertisement. So we had one that was kind of a standalone with cardstock, like a typical comic with way more vibrant color, but the same kind of image. Then there was this one, which you can see is clearly marked advertisement and was more of a promotional supplement, as it says. So you would find this kind of on its own, maybe for free on a counter in a comic book store or things like that. Very fun. Look, we got Robotnik back there. He looks so silly. And then, down here, the action continues on your Sega Genesis video game system. Play Sonic the Hedgehog and live the adventure. You gotta love the little trademarks here and there, but very, very cool. So there was this second version, and then there was actually a third version as well. And this third version was inside of this book, Justice League Europe number 33. And this one was kind of fun because it's a normal Justice League book, right? We open it up, Justice League stuff. We get some awesome 90s ads. Look, Game Genie, dude. Some pretty cool basketball cards. And then all of a sudden, we get this insert that has to do with the Sega Genesis. Oh, maybe not there. A few pages later. Here we go. And we get introduced right here to Sonic. And what I kind of love about this, you can see it's the same thing, right? But what's kind of fun is this is in here, so we see it kind of alongside the ad. And then obviously it's fun to kind of have this because then we can read it. Oh, I have a little crease. That's a bummer. But we can read the whole book. It's not very long. But just some cool animations, giving us some backstory with who Sonic is, how he's, saving animals and things like that, who Robotnik is, and very, very fun though, like a fun little story to throw in there. And you can see it's short. It's not the full length of a comic, but it's pretty big for an advertisement. But this is very, very cool that you get this whole little story, and it's funny here how it just ends, and then it's like, nope, in Justice League, we'll get back to that. But anyway, very, very cool. You can pick these up really cheap, which is also fun to pick up a first appearance. Like you said, a little bit of controversy because you can tell it's not dated, right? It says just 1991. And so whether or not, and this came out in December of 91, right? So it's kind of hard to tell, did this come out first and then it was also included in the comic later? Did the cardstock, kind of more comic booky one, come out earlier? Some of them say they even came out before the game came out in June. So kind of fun, a little to and fro. The cardstocky ones are a little bit pricier, but I picked this up graded for $30, and you can get this Justice League Europe 33 for, I don't know, $5. It's very, very cheap on eBay and stuff like that. So worth picking up for sure for a bit of Sonic the Hedgehog history. But check out the movie. Let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, high five, subscribe.
Nercules.